The Bengals haven't lost since Halloween, but are getting 5 points in Buffalo. Meanwhile, the Bills will have a huge home field advantage, obviously, especially if Damar Hamlin ends up coming back into the building. Will it be enough to overcome roller coaster Josh Allen's mistakes and Cincinnati?
I don't think so. I love Cincinnati getting points. I actually also like them to win outright. I do think there will be massive emotion at the beginning of this game, and I expect Damar Hamlin to be there. With that said, there couldn't possibly be more emotion than there was in the Bills-Patriots game when Nyheim Hines returned the opening kick for a touchdown.
Right.
And yet the Bills found themselves trailing in that game. Nyheim Hines returned another kick for a touchdown, and the Patriots were still right there. So I don't think you're going to be able to purely ride the emotion. And if I am Buffalo, if I'm a Buffalo fan, I am incredibly concerned about how my secondary has looked. Now, this is, in part, that is unfortunately, and I'm only even comfortable saying this because Damar's, looks like he's going to be totally fine. They missed Damar Hamlin. He was already filling in for Micah Hyde. Then he obviously is lost for the year. And now they have a third string safety in there. And Jordan Poyer, their other Pro Bowl safety, is banged up. And they're not getting pressure on the quarterback as much anymore because they don't have Von Miller. If Von Miller were healthy, the Bengals' offensive line injuries, no left tackle, no right guard, might be enough for Von Miller to single-handedly win them this game the way he flipped the Chiefs game at the end earlier this season. But Von Miller's been out, and the defense hasn't been the same, and Josh Allen can't help himself.
Right.
Josh Allen it could have had 5 turnovers in a game against Miami that all he had to do was take care of the ball and they couldn't lose. If Josh Allen simply is cautious with the football, they can't lose that game. Instead, he's throwing bomb after bomb after bomb. And I saw people, when I criticized him for that on Monday, say, oh, well, if such and such catches this. And guys, 50-yard passes down the field are hard to throw and hard to catch. Those balls are dropped more often than nice, easy, safe 8 to 12-yard passes. Now, obviously, they have a much higher upside, but there is risk to go along with that reward. Risk that they're picked, but also you are asking your receiver in a dead sprint, often laying out, hitting the turf to control that ball. So guys dropping those is not shocking. That is not something that's like, oh, if we do it again, they won't. Of course they could have those drops. The reason those passes are so hard is you need 2 guys to do something great, the throw and the catch. And so I don't like the way Josh Allen has been playing. He has 32 combined picks and fumbles on the year. Joe Burrow and the Bengals, by the way, should have lost this weekend, but they didn't. And both of these teams obviously could have lost. Neither did. The Bengals were going up against the best defense in the league. The Bills were going up against a team that had limped into the playoffs, losing 5 of 6 was on their third-string quarterback, and a team whose offense had just scored 9 points against the Jets.
Yeah.
That game it ended 11-6 because of a safety at the end, and the Dolphins moved the football. So I like Cincinnati in this spot.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.